Gamers. Welcome back to a very exciting Tuesday night stream. It's me, your boy, JTV Live, back with something a little different tonight. Something kind of, well, not unplanned because it was on the schedule, but something a little different. We're going to be playing some Project Zomboid. I haven't touched this game basically at all since October when we did the Walking Dead playthrough. And I have the wonderful opportunity of joining Project One Life, which is a massive Project Zomboid server. They do a bunch of events with a bunch of other content creators, non-content creators. It's a lot of fun. I have the privilege of joining them this Saturday for an event. So you should definitely go check out Project One Life on YouTube and all the other channels. They do great stuff. Really interesting concepts, very fun things. So I'm very excited. But because I haven't played Project Zomboid since October, I am like wildly out of practice. And so before the event this Saturday, I needed to find a way to squeeze into my schedule some time to play Project Zomboid. Now, I know I said that we would do Planet Coaster as well. Excuse me. But work has been absolutely crazy this week. And so I am... Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm drinking seltzer water. And I guess it's all the gas is coming out now. Work has been really crazy this week, so I'm extremely tired, so there's just no way I could play Planet Coaster. So we're just hopping right into Zomboid. I have it booted up, and I do have some good news and some bad news. So the good news is it spawned us in the police station. We're in Rosewood. That's where we spawned. The bad news is it spawned us in the police station, which means that no zombies are going to spawn in the police station, which means that we can't get the keys. We cannot get the keys to the armory of the police station. So that's a bit of a bummer. Well, we can still kind of search around. I do have a few mods installed. Ooh, I'll go ahead and take this. I do have a few mods installed. One that just starts us out with some things, just to kind of keep the grind down a little bit. Since, again, this is more for, like, practice and not actually trying to see how long we can stay alive. But it has been forever since I've played this game. No shot this is unlocked. Yeah. Okay. We'll need to find a crowbar and come back. I have such fond memories in this police station. I remember burning it down with Mason and Sly way back in the day. That was really cool. I think, like, literally my first Project Zomboid video. Although I think burning down the police station might have been the third episode in that playthrough. Alright. Seems kind of good. I think the plan is going to be head down onto this main street and then try to grab one of those apartments and use that sort of as, like, a base of operations. Seems a little populated up here. So we're going to come down this way. Also, I have my XP multiplier set to 20, so we're going to be leveling up a lot. Again, just trying to make the game a little less grindy. Yep, we just leveled up again. Okay, so there's a group over here. Looks like only one is... Okay, two are coming after us, so we kind of gotta get this guy first. Push. Okay, that worked out. I'm glad he went down. Someone else is coming. Okay, you. Alright, behind is good. Nope. 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 Okay. And then stomp. Stomp. Alright. I think I need to turn it down just a tad. We'll put it like here. We'll put it like here. Okay. Let's see. It seems like everybody's on the other side of these tall fences, so they aren't really a threat to us. So we can kind of just hug this wall and then work our way up. We need to move past City Hall so that way we get to the actual apartment buildings. I mean, they're not apartment buildings, but they're apartments above stores. And I think those will be a pretty solid place to hold out. They're easy to seal off and kind of hard to get inside. I heard you. Okay, I don't know how we attracted two. Okay, we got another one coming. We just kind of gotta wait, take our time. We gotta be patient with this. I would love to be able to get through this whole stream without dying or being in a position where we're going to die. So, like, I don't want to get... I would like to not get bitten or scratched or anything like that. Also, sorry, my mic is... It just seems to be running very hot. So I'm just going to put it down a little bit. Okay, everything seems to be good. Okay, and then here's where it's going to start to get a little bit more populated. Rosewood tends to be pretty chill. That's one of the reasons I spawned here. And then also it's pretty central to, like, the other towns. So, we should be chilling. Okay, nice. Okay, so there's some apartments up there. I think this corner apartment is probably going to be the one we want. Plus, living above the bank. I almost said bankery because I was reading Knox Bank as I was talking. Living above the bakery seems pretty chill, too. That looks like a nice jacket this guy has. I mean, I did just stab a bunch of holes into it, but... okay, nothing. Get down. I should have just stabbed her instead of push. And stomp. Okay. If we can avoid attracting the attention of these guys, that'd be pretty cool. Doesn't seem like anybody's in the bakery, which is a bummer. I would love a good croissant right now. Actually, I would love a good croissant right now. We should definitely loot this bakery. Okay, well, it's locked. We should definitely loot this before all of the stuff expires. There we go. Then remove. Yep. That probably attracted more than I would have liked. Breaking the window was probably not the best idea. That seemed like that might have been... Okay, we got a... This is a loss. Okay. I think we can still salvage. Okay. Okay, this is going well. This is going pretty good. Shoot, shoot. Okay, we can't mistime any swings. Alright. Pushing them to the ground is really helpful. Also, I just want to say, I get it's a game mechanic. I felt like if I pushed us, like, if I was pushing somebody, I could get them to end up on the ground every time. Like, no shot. Not to be, like, overconfident or anything, but I guarantee you that if I was pushing zombies, they would end up on their ass every single time. I don't see any situation in which you fail to push a zombie over. Like, I don't see how that's possible. I just want that to be known. And also, we handled that pretty well. Definitely way riskier than I would have liked. And there was a lot of ways that that could have gone wrong. But it seemed like everything worked out well in the end. I'm just going to climb through. And take all of these. No, I want the kettle because we'll fill that up with water. I'll eat a chocolate chip cookie. Yummy, yummy. Alright, what do they have in here? Any pie? I would love some pie. I had some donuts. We can put those in the fridge of whatever apartment we pick out. Same with the cookies. Let's just take all of it, dude. I don't want to run out of baked goods. That's the last thing I want to happen. We can have our cake and eat it too. Alright. Seems pretty clear around here, which means that all of the zombies are going to be in the back. Yeah, this is the one we want. I'm going to turn off that TV because I don't want its noise attracting anybody. Or it looks like a radio. Device, turn off. Where's off? There it is. Okay. Now let's check all these apartments, make sure everything's clear. Make sure things are all clear. You know, from signs. Alright, there's definitely zombies somewhere. Alright, ready? I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there's definitely a zombie in here. Yup. Not anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that downstairs? Okay. I just want to make sure no one's breaking in the front door. It sounds like they're in here. Alright. There he is. Excuse me, sir. You can't be in here. What is he getting at? Nothing. Nothing in here at all. And yeah, it looks like there's at least two zombies back there. Okay, one more apartment to check. And then I'll be happy calling this place home. Okay? All clear. All clear. One last little room. Hello. And all clear. Okay, I'm happy with all of that. Let me grab these curtains. There are no curtains. Never mind. Never mind. Nice. Let's turn on the lights. Oh, that's off. This is on. There we go. Okay. I think this is a nice little flat. I think we can turn this into a nice little post-apocalyptic home. We can use this as like storage right here. We can fit 9 crates. So that'll be pretty good. And then in here, yeah, nice bedroom. Then we can have an escape rope here, an escape rope here. And we can just have that be a window. And I think that'll work. So we don't have any pens. Let's see if we can find something to write with. Looky here. I'll take that. We're going to go ahead and mark this as home. Where is... Here we go. Nice. Then let's clean up. Our guy is a little bit gory right now. So let's go ahead and just get rid of all of that. Give ourselves a fresh start. And then we'll kind of peek around. See what we got. I know there's some restaurants on this main street that we definitely want to go get the food from. So that way it doesn't expire. And then I also have the Rosewood Expanded mod, which I've actually never used before. So I'm kind of curious to see what that does. Because I genuinely... I'm not really sure. There we go. Now you can see my nice sponge-colored clothing. Gotta be on theme no matter what. I'll grab this. And then, okay. You never know when the power or water is going to be shut off, so I like to just hoard containers right at the beginning and then just fill them up with water, so that way I always have a little stockpile. Because I've gotten really unlucky sometimes where the water will literally get shut off on like the second day, which just kind of sucks. Why won't it let me? Okay, there we go. We're just going to put all of the water. I'm going to keep the bottle on me in case my guy gets thirsty. I'm just going to toss tea bags. We're going to definitely need to build some more counters because we'll want some more. Why are you just eating the tea bag? Don't. That's probably not good. Probably shouldn't do that. All right. I'm pretty happy with this. Coast should be clear. I think breaking that window attracted all... Okay, well, there's a little group here. Not anything crazy. Okay, I was like, why did the music get all scary? I mean, I know there's 4 zombies, but they're like way over there. Yeah, I'm not going through that alley. That seems like a very bad idea. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Okay, this is negative. This is kind of bad. Okay, we got some people in there. I don't see anybody immediately around here. All right, let's handle these guys before we walk into another group that we can't handle. Okay, go down. Okay. Coast seems kind of clear. This car seems to be in good condition. Alright, nice. With my luck, there was a high chance of just a massive horde being right over here. I don't know where the engine is on this. Oh, but it's unlocked. Do we have keys? No keys, but I will take the maps. This person might have keys. Hello, excuse me. Do you have keys? Do you have keys? No keys. This guy might have keys. He looks like the kind of guy who would have some keys. Kind of looks like Kurt Cobain. Like with the hair and the color scheme. Shit. That was fucking... Why? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why was that a thing that happened? Glad to see that that hasn't changed. It's just a laceration, so in theory, no chance of infection. At least no chance of zombie infection. I don't need cigarettes. Usually I need cigarettes, but I did not take the smoker trait this time. Okay. What about this? Okay, nice. So there are definitely zombies upstairs. That's what I just learned. Hello? Hello? I don't know what this is. This might be the law offices. Hello? Are there any lawyers? Hello, lawyers? Any lawyers? I'm not seeing any lawyers. There's a word search. I do love a good word search. They don't involve too much thinking. Okay, yeah, these are definitely the law offices. Okay. Yeah, alright. I don't think we can sue zombies. I don't know if you guys could hear that. But that's at least 2. That actually might be 3. There's another one on this side, too. Okay. This is the restaurant. I believe. Ooh. A saw? No, dude, it's a giant violin. Okay. Is this the hair salon? What door is that? Okay, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, this is the barber shop. I thought so with the colors. Okay, so I have no idea what this is. Okay. Alright, just bring him around town. Bring him around town. Alright, we know that this way is clear. Alright. Nice. Okay, that's just the hallway to the apartments. This is... Okay, no, this is the law office. So it was law office, apartment, hair salon, and then this must be the 7-Eleven or the convenience store. Yep. Okay, I have 1, 2. Okay, only 3. And I think we can just completely avoid talking with them. I think if we play this smart. Okay, never mind. They saw us. Alright. This should be fine. This should be okay. This should be good. Stab. Okay, get him down. Get him down. Okay. We've done a lot of killing today. And all this killing has made me hungry. Let's drink some orange soda. I'll take some water bottles. That's definitely better than orange soda, but orange soda makes me happy. I wish it was grape soda, though. Actually, it's been so long since I've had either grape or orange soda, so I actually don't know which one I would prefer now. I kind of avoid that stuff like the plague. Once you find out, it's like, oh, there's less sugar in simple syrup than there is in Fanta, so I'm kind of like, doesn't seem worth it. Don't need cigarettes. All right, nice. I like some good snacks. I'm gonna take all of these. We're definitely gonna need bandages. All right, I want to find where that doctor is. I know there's a doctor's office on this strip somewhere. Okay, I hear zombies in here. This is the doctor office. Okay. Clear. All right. Clear. I would love a light switch. Okay, careful. I hear multiple zombies. It's just a matter of where are they. Okay, clear. Let's turn the light on. Okay, there must be a zombie in the alley over here, because it totally sounded like they were behind that door. But they were not. Excuse me. Okay, nothing in here. There we go. Okay. I knew there was going to be at least one. And then outside seems fairly clear. What about in here? Okay, that's just the bathroom. I see. Are those scalpels? Oh no, it's a suture needle. I'll gladly grab some of those. Hopefully we're not going to need suture needles. And what else do we have? Ooh, Zombrex. I forgot I had that mod. I'm just going to take all of those. Let's just take everything. It's completely cleared out. We're not that far from our base anyway, so I might as well just, like, not even worry. I see an empty bottle. I want the empty bottle. Yep, all of these. All right, and now let's go loot the other rooms, and we'll be a little bit more pragmatic about about what we take. I think I meant practical. I know words. I'm like I know words. I have people have always said, yo, you got a massive dictionary. So, I know what big words mean. I love how I said I was going to be a little bit more practical about what I grab, and then I just went immediately back to just grabbing everything. That's fine. No one's watching. No one can see us. No one can see us being greedy with medical supplies. I remember. There's nobody else in here. Syringe with Propidol. Okay, that sounds helpful for something. Grab. Ooh, Franklin new value line key. Okay, so we're looking for a blue car. We have keys for a blue car. Hemostatic. Okay, I don't know what any of those are. I don't know if we're going to have syringes in the event on Saturday, but usually, at least the last 2 events I did with One Life, they did have the syringe mod. So on the off chance that they have it again, I figured it would be good to have in here. Zombrex, we want that. Okay. Pretty successful pharmacy run. And now let's head out back and see if we can't find this car. I think it might be this car that was right here. This guy. Yeah. I would be shocked if there's gas in it. Maybe. Oops. Oh. Okay. So there is a car here. So we're going to mark it. And it's a Vans. We'll do this. Nice. Okay. And the pathway back should be mostly clear. We can pick off a few more extra guys on our way home. Uh-oh. Why did the music get all scary? Are there zombies I don't see? Okay, no, it's fine. You guys probably can't even really hear the music on stream, but that is by design. Yo, what's up, JDM? No, work's been really crazy this week, so I didn't get back until like 6:30. So it took a minute. I still had to get like the world set up and character set up and all that other stuff. So it just took a while to get stream set. That was it. Attach left. Alright, we're gonna need to repair the knife soon. But how have you been, JDM? It's been a while. Good to have you in chat. You probably haven't played Zomboid in way longer than I have, I would imagine. But doesn't this bring back memories? Just rosewood and blood everywhere. Hold on, let me take this moment to just move my light a little bit. Streaming in the summer is like my least favorite thing because of my window. I just have the lighting change halfway through stream. Tired, work is crazy for the next 2 weeks. Nice. Yeah, I feel that. We could be tired together. Yeah, I was supposed to play, the original plan was to do Planet Coaster for like the first hour and a half and then pop into Zomboid. But there's no way I could pull out entertaining Planet Coaster stream with how tired I am. It would just be me placing fences, like, for 90 minutes. And I don't think anybody would want to watch that. I wouldn't even want to watch that. The fast-paced games are going to be this weekend. Friday, because Friday and Sunday, we're going to be beating Assassin's Creed 2. I looked at like a walkthrough. I also just walked right past. I was heading back to I was talking about the original Rosewood Project Zomboid playthrough, and I was thinking about that. I was heading to the fire station, but we haven't cleared out the fire station yet. But no, Assassin's Creed 2, I looked up how, like, I looked at the walkthrough so I could see like a chapter list. It seems like we have 3 to 4 chapters left, so I figure with Friday night doing a chapter and then finishing out the assassin tombs will put us in a good spot to finish it up on Sunday. So I'm excited to finish Assassin's Creed 2. I do not remember how that game ends. I just remember there being a pope. That's it. I remember the pope being involved. I do not know how. But yeah, I'm hyped. That should be good. And I'm excited to get on to Brotherhood because I don't think I've ever played that one. And if I have played Brotherhood, I played it for like 3 hours max. But like I said, Sunday, I would like to at least get through the Ezio trilogy before Black Flag Resynced comes out. Because Resynced, or Assassin's Creed 4 and Assassin's Creed 3, it's kind of interchangeable what order you play those in. Like, either one's valid. You could totally play 3 before playing 4, and you could totally play 4 before playing 3. So I figure if we get the Ezio trilogy is not like that. You kind of have to play those in order. So I figure if we get the Ezio trilogy done by July, that'll be good. And we also need to keep in mind, in between now and Assassin's Creed 4, we have 007 First Light, which I am so excited about. I'm still so insanely salty. I was supposed to play it on my first stream back from Florida. Then they freaking delayed it for 2 months. So I've just been, like, waiting for that game. So I cannot wait to finally play it. And we're definitely playing through all of it. So I got that. And then also Dying Light is going to be in June. So we got a busy summer. We're going to have a crazy summer. Lots of different games, lots of variety, and a lot of fun. So lots of things to look forward to. This way. You don't like how he looks like Tom Cruise in the 007 game? I kind of get that. I felt he looked too much like Nathan Drake. That was my issue with it. I was kind of like, he looks so much like Nathan Drake, and it's kind of hard for me to get past. Because it's like, he looks like young Nathan Drake, but like, he looks like an actor playing young Nathan Drake, like 24-year-old Nathan Drake. Like, not like I'm complaining, but it does make me double take a little bit. I'm just going to dump all of this in here. And then I don't have any crates or anything for this, so... Wait, no, not books. I'm just going to drop the saw, and we can put away a lot of those water bottles. We're going to drop that. We're just going to try and just kind of lay those there until we can get some boxes going. Also, we don't have a bookshelf. We're gonna need to steal a bookshelf from one of our neighbors, I think. Drop, and then syringes we'll also put in here. Alright. Let's pick that saw back up and see if we can't go steal ourselves a bookshelf. Gotta go to sleep for work. Have a good stream. Thanks for stopping by, JDM. Have a good day at work. Hopefully you get some good sleep. Sorry things are crazy busy, but hopefully they kind of chill out over the summer for you. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll definitely have to catch up at some point. I'm gonna steal this eraser, and then I'm also gonna steal this bookshelf. Oh, we need a hammer for it. Hold on, I need to itch my shoulder. Okay. Let's find ourselves a hammer, and then we can steal a bookshelf. I wasn't sure if we needed a hammer or a saw, but a hammer makes way more sense. Saws are kind of permanent, whereas you can do hammers more of an undoing tool. And it is midnight, so I think that's plenty late to go to bed. Close the door, and then we'll eat in the morning. We're only a little hungry. Oh, did I pick the smoker trait? Because my guy is anxious, but I don't remember picking the smoker trait. I know there's a way to look. Yeah, info. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have smoker. Interesting. Hey, 5:30, not bad. What do we got? I never checked the freezer. What kind of meats? Ooh. Pork chop isn't really a breakfast kind of thing, but hell yeah, why not? And let's see what's on TV. That's probably why my guy's a little on edge. He's probably just stressed. Let's try to de-stress with some television. As the Knox event enters its 5th day, anger is at a boiling point. America demands answers. Reporting from Washington, Daniel Sinclair. Republicans in the building behind me are in an uproar today. Their problem? The do-nothing agenda of the president. Too many. The president's address yesterday simply was not enough. This is a distressing time. The situation in Kentucky is unexpected and sad. Oh, wait, this is the president. Unexpected. My thoughts are with the friends and families of the victims within the zone. I can't really do a Kennedy. That was terrible. My RFK is way better than my JFK. Well, I guess this is 90s, so this would be Bill Clinton. However, I have faith to get to the root of this panic and confusion within the exclusion zone. I have faith in our servicemen and women to fulfill their duties, and for General John McGrew to commend them from the foresight he has shown throughout his exemplary career. I did not release the zombies on Knox County in Kentucky. Thank you. Critics of the administration point to at the best an inability to share information, and at worst, a reluctance. Back to the studio. Thank you, Daniel. Now, Triple N has received a statement overnight from the State Department. General John McGrew has apologized for his lack of clarity. He understands that the specified outbreak is contained. Underlines. Military health officials state the fatalities within the zone are not currently a concern. Later today, we've been promised a full and frank conversation. Talking to one of the scientists operating on the boundary. More developments as they happen. On Triple N. And then now it's just ads. Okay. That was fun. Alright, that's enough news. Next time we watch a newscast, I'll have to remember what characters I give what voices. We got President Clinton, newscaster. We'll do nervous first day on the job reporter man. And we'll see what else we got, depending on how we go on. Hello. Alright, we need to be a little bit more careful. Okay. The zombies seem to have dispersed and kind of moved around. I don't know what happened while we were sleeping, but they're not in the same places that they were. Okay. We need tools, so let's go check out. Now seems like a good time to check out the fire station. And on our way to the fire station, we'll check these garages. So we've got a nice line of garages here. Okay. I don't hear any zombies. I think this is safe. Okay. Seems safe. Seems safe. Still safe. Let's see what they got. What they got. Okay, cool. Thankfully, there wasn't a massive horde in the driveway. That would have not been okay. And close. What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? Paperclip. Awesome. That was so helpful. I'm so glad we went in there. What a great use of our time. Oh my gosh, why do all these people lock their garages? It's stupid. Ooh, wooden crates. Okay. Generator. We're going to want to mark that. Oh, sorry, wrong button. That's a car battery. I know that somewhere in my mod that adds a bunch of extra things. There is like an actual generator. It's gonna be in here. Nope, it's not in there. Is it under? Nope, no generator. I know it's in here. I know it's in here. I know it's in here. Okay, it's not on here anywhere. Okay, going to all. Ah, here we go. Here we go. So let's just put it right here. I don't think we'll need a generator this stream, but just in case, we'll be able to come back to it. Adhesive tape, that's all good. We have plenty of scissors. I don't need plaster. I don't really need a speaker. And I don't really need comic books. Actually, no, I do, because those will help my boredom. In case my guy gets bored. Why is he queasy? Did I eat the pork chop before it was... No, it was cooked. Maybe it wasn't. Or maybe I'm just getting sick from... something. Okay, well, that was worth a try. Ooh. Okay, prepper home. We don't have any way to break in right now. We need a hammer for that as well. Hello. You don't look like you have a hammer on you, but you might. I'll take the leather jacket. Come on. Come on, guy. Alright, I hate to have to do this. Smash. Remove. Alright. That got some people's attention. Ooh, car. That car seems to be in pretty good condition. I'm just going to mark it on my map. I love marking things on my map. We're going to be doing this a lot, just FYI. I like being able to know where things are. I don't like that my guy is queasy. And nervous and anxious. Those are all signs of the infection. But it was just a laceration. It wasn't scratched. I should be fine. And it's only like a 6% chance anyway. Like, that'd be wildly unlucky if we're actually infected. And if we are, it's fine. I have Zombrex, but that would just, like, not be ideal. Still don't have a hammer. But I like the looks of another generator. Where's the symbol? Oh my gosh, these symbols are all so small. Okay. Metal pipe. Metal bar. Okay. Club hammer doesn't really help me. Might as well. We got kind of like a Dead Island loadout. Knife, metal pipe, and nightstick. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I've never had this many windows break this immediately in this short amount of time. I'm kind of being super risky breaking these windows without checking around first. Not something I would recommend doing. But hopefully it works out. Still no just like normal ass hammer. And I don't think we can take down. Can we unbarricade with? No, okay. We can't unbarricade with a ballpoint or a ball pen or whatever, ball peen, whatever they're called. I don't know tools. I only know the band. Hello, sir. What the heck just happened? Are you serious? I hate when that happens. That's like literally the worst. Literally the worst. Oh, and I can't bandage it because I put all of my bandages away because I'm like actually stupid. Okay. That actually sucks. And I feel like that totally was not my fault. My guy pushing him and then somehow ending up on the other side of him does not feel like my fault. I want that on record. Okay. And of course, both of my arms are now injured. So, like, my guy's just pretty much useless. Alright, we'll just go, like, the long way around. Alright. Let's be a little bit more careful. They're still coming after me, but if I remember correctly, yeah, the side of the building was pretty clear. They don't seem like they know that I'm here. They just kind of seem... Okay, now they do. Okay, well, now they do, too. Oh my gosh, my guy's literally useless. My guy's literally useless. Literally useless right now. Okay, ready? That was... That could not have gone worse. It literally could. There's zero way that possibly could have gone worse. Okay. Okay. Yeah, get away from the window, please. I don't want you breaking it down. Alright, we'll just take the long way back home. Aside from, like, getting bitten and actually dying, I don't think there's any way that possibly could have gone worse for us. That went wrong in about every single possible way that could have gone wrong. I half expected this house to have an alarm. It seemed to be about how this run was going. Alright, we can't fight any zombies. My guy is completely useless right now. Also, still haven't found a hammer. How? Like, how? Literally, how am I aggroing these guys? Those people were so far away. Alright. We basically can't do anything until our arms heal. So I'm going to go up to the apartment, sit down, and then we're just going to fast forward. It would be nice to go grab some books before doing that, but unfortunately the bookstore is where all the zombies are. Let's see, is there any skill books in here? Not any we can read. What about in here? Volume 1 and Volume 1. I mean, it's kind of useless to read either of those because we're not going to be really... It'd be nicer if they had magazines, but... Okay, nothing. That was a little bit of an Assassin's Creed moment right there. Let's see. Turn on TV. Oh. And then just put it on Life and Living. And we'll just rest. Get our boredom down. Oh, why is it still on Triple N? Well, that was... just another way for it to go wrong. Let's go in here. Why? How am I depressed? There's no reason for me to be depressed. I mean, yes, there's nothing on TV, but... Here, let's read this. Alright, that'll get our sadness and boredom down. Alright, let's go replace that bandage. Bandage. Is there going to be anything on TV at any point? There we go. Okay, we're farming. Then how's our hungry? We're just regular hungry right now. Alright, fast forward. We're fast forwarding. We're zooming. We're zooming. We're zooming. And, okay. Let's get some food. And we should be good. Also, we need a new shirt somehow. Oh my gosh, let me use the sink. Oh my gosh. And then wash all. Alright. Then now we need a shirt. I don't think there were any clothes in any of these apartments. We're gonna have to steal a shirt off a zombie. Hello, sir. I need your shirt. Where? Nice. Or it does not look like we're wearing... Oh, let's wear the leather jacket, actually. And then... hello? Why are the sinks being so weird? The sinks are being insanely weird right now. Alright, now we can eat and get some sleep. We're tired, hungry, queasy, bored, depressed, nervous, minor pain, and unpleasantly hot. Not too bad, all things considered. Let's eat some blueberry pie. And then we'll also eat a frosted donut. And we'll cook up some salmon. Actually, we'll cook up some salmon tomorrow. We'll use that tomorrow. Alright, let's get some sleep. My guy's very sleepy. Oh, wait, no. Shit. Of course my bandage goes dirty as soon as I go to sleep. I swear to God, if I wake up and this is infected, I'm gonna be, like, insanely mad. Like, just getting constantly shafted by things that are entirely not my fault. Oh, okay. It's just empty. Nice. Clean bandages, all. And we're going to keep them in our inventory. Alright, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And then get rid of all of these. And this. And this. Okay. That we want to keep on us. And then all of this we can get rid of as well. Okay, nice. Alright, and we're still nauseous. I have no idea what from. Alright, that all seems good. I bet one of the syringes I have helps deal with nausea. But I don't know off the top of my head of any that do. And I don't have, like... I don't have the medical knowledge to know off the top of my head. Like, oh, it's a syringe full of this thing. Well, this thing is used to treat X. We all need something that treats X. Let's be real. That's the one thing we all need. Alright. It seems like I did a decent job of, like, dispersing the big group that was over here. Which was, like, half what I wanted to do. A lot of them kind of seemed to recongregate. But they're kind of both on other sides of the fence. It looks like we have 4 right here. I can't quite tell. 3 or 4. Okay, yeah, it is 4. I would like one of these to aggro me. Okay, cool. 2 of them have aggroed. 3 of them have aggroed. We should be able to take them out one at a time. Okay. We actually can attack now. Alright, I'm locked in. I think I might hear somebody coming up behind me. Maybe. Yep. Okay. Shit. One. Okay, this guy has fireman gear. Fireman gear is pretty good as far as armor goes. Stop. Okay. And then... Alright. Getting a little bit more than I'm comfortable with. Alright, we got the entire fire squad out here. I just gotta hit them one at a time. Push them away. Push them away. Hit. Push. Push. Hit. Hit. Don't just... We're gonna ignore the ones on the ground. The ones on the ground can't hurt us anymore. Right, that's good. I don't like how far I'm going. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's how it's done, gamers. That's how you do it. Let that be a lesson for all of you guys out there. That right there is exactly how you do it. Okay, now let's grab the fire gear. I want one of these. I want one of these. And then I also want the jacket. Cool. Alright, we're no longer a nervous wreck. We're just stressed. Which is good. We're getting less nervous. Probably because my guy's feeling a little bit more confident now. Oh, we need to get my hat back. My hat should be somewhere. Yeah, I see it. It's right here. Okay. Hello, miss. Alright, 2 more. 1 more. I see another one around the corner as well. Alright, 1 more. Nice. Alright, 2 right over here. And what do we got? Okay, nice. 1 guy guarding the door. Alright, inside seems pretty clear. I don't know if there's any around this corner, so I want to be a little bit cautious. Alright, there's at least a few around the corner. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, kind of lucked out that those 2 are still aggro on the door for some reason. Alright, smaller group down there. Small group over there. There's a few groups around, but they all seem pretty small. So I'm not super, super worried about them. Okay, just lots of fireman clothes. Hello, sir. Or ma'am. Can't quite tell. Oh, hello. Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's check out their tool shed. What do we have? There we go. That's what I was looking for. We can get rid of this metal pipe. No longer needed. Metal pipe. We can get rid of you. You're broken. And where's the... There it is. Metal bar. Take the rope. Oh, okay. I think that's like a sledgehammer. Fighter long johns. Okay. Uh-oh, something doesn't feel right. I think I'm infected. I don't know how I got infected already, but it does seem like I am infected. So we'll have to use some of the Zombrex we have back at home. I mean, we still have like another day before we actually start dying from it, so maybe we'll just save it and hope for the best. We really need a backpack. Like, actually. Dude, really? No hammer? Everything but a hammer. Okay, let's drop that here. I don't really think we'll need that right this minute. Okay, I want to try to avoid these guys. Okay, nice. Think we managed to get by without doing any aggro. Only problem is we're still... Well, now we're just agitated. But something doesn't feel right, and we're nauseous, and we're peckish, and we're a little hot, and we're depressed. For someone who's only been alive for, like, 3 days, our guy is in pretty rough shape. I don't know how we're gonna... I don't know how long he's gonna last. Two right there. I'm not tired yet. And it is only noon. I want to go check out the expanded part of Rosewood that I have. Because I have no idea what's over there. Plus, we need to go get gas for the van as well. Should probably do that before the power gets cut. Because I remember correctly, there's a gas station at the end of this road. I don't even know if the van has enough gas to make it that far, but fingers crossed. We'll hope for the best. Not really much we can do about it. It's the only car we have keys for. And it starts, so I can't really complain too much. Anybody chasing? No, okay. Alright, nobody up ahead. And home. Alright, let's eat something. Also, let's kind of clear out our inventory. It's a little warm to be wearing any of this, especially when our guy is already hot. So we'll put all of that down. This we don't need. Crowbar I kind of want to keep with us, but without a backpack, it's just way too heavy. Oh, I also need to get rid of most of these water bottles. That's probably not helping our encumbrance. Okay, yeah, we're down to 7.5 points. Nice. Bowl of Araboro rice. Yeah, we'll eat that. And let me see what these syringes do. Does it say? I don't know what they... Slows down blood loss. Accelerates regeneration. Okay. Temporarily stops Nox infection. Okay, we're not going to use that until we're, like, actively dying / about to die from the infection. Because I'm pretty sure if you aren't infected, if I'm thinking about how the mod works correctly, with you use it when you're not infected, it will make you infected. So I would prefer not to use it unless I'm, like, certain. Like, nope, we're hosed. And I'm only, like, 99% certain we're hosed right now. And that's not 100. Yeah, let's go try to see if we can figure out this gas situation. Alright, coast seems clear. Alright, we got one guy in there. Not super worried about him. Alright. Back here is still empty. Alright, hopefully there aren't like 5 hordes at the gas station. Yeah, we're like basically out of gas. Ooh. More vehicles down there. And... oh, this is all new. Okay. Oh, this is all... oh, okay. The new... wow, the new stuff looks like it replaces the old stuff. So there might not actually be a gas station over here anymore. Uh-oh. I don't know where the gas station is now. Because that's clearly not a gas station. That's church or mansion. Either way. Oh, this is the gas station. Here it is. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, no, it's not out of gas. Shoot, I left it running. It just died because it's old, not because it's out of gas. Oh, and I'm leaving it running. Okay, get back in the car. Get back in the car. Go, 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 go. Get back in the car. All right, get it there. Get it there. All right. And then we gotta defend it. Oh. Okay, it attracted a lot less than I thought. Refuel. Alright, keep our ears peeled. That was way more full than I thought it was. Okay, I don't see anybody. I don't hear anybody. Seems like there's a lot of things over here to check out, though. Maybe we'll finally find a hammer. Clones. Finally, something went well for us. After the first firehouse run kind of epically failing. I needed something to go right. Alright, let's see what they have actually inside the store. Okay, if they're not... okay, well now he's aggro. I probably could have avoided fighting these guys entirely. Oops. Hello, sir. Alrighty. We are still severely depressed. I have antidepressants back at the apartment. I really should have taken those. Is there not a way inside? What? Do we have to go in the back? I guess we can't go inside the gas station without breaking a window, which I don't really want to do. So let's see if these garages have any hammers for us. And it looks like there's some stuff over there. You kind of surprised me. Okay, yeah, these people have to have a hammer. Come on. Tire. Tire. Screwdriver. Tarp. Screwdriver. Come on, hammer. No hammer. Nothing. Screwdriver. Lots of things. Tire pump. No hammer. Hammer. No hammer. Bro, are we for real? Are we for real? No hammer? Okay. Well, I guess the garage doesn't have a hammer. How? How? A hammer has to be the most common tool. Other than, I guess, screwdriver, which still makes sense, but... After all of these houses and the fire department and the police department, it's a little ridiculous that we haven't come across a hammer yet at this point. Oh. Okay, only a couple. Ooh, this looks like an arcade. They're probably not going to have a hammer, but... Yeah, there's not going to be a hammer in there. Well, we can't get inside anyway. I didn't mean to, but I gotta just push that guy into the laundromat. Pretty epic. Nothing around here looks like it would have tools. Like, none of these are screaming, ah, tools. That will have tools. No idea what this building is. Okay, that guy had a dope-ass backpack. We'll let someone else deal with all of these guys. I don't really care. I'm just kind of moving through. I have a single thing that I'm looking for. And nothing else really matters to me. Okay, that seems like a few. Alright. I think we successfully gave them the runaround. Alright, we got one guy coming after us. Somehow. I don't know how this person saw it. So it feels the detection feels very inconsistent sometimes. Because sometimes it feels like we can get right up next to them and they're going to have no idea. And then other times it's like someone from across the map is just going to be like, oh, human. Mine, please. Okay, nothing that really screams we have tools. So maybe we can go check out the Giga Mart. Maybe, possibly. Could be true. Either way, we need to go back home because our guy is sick and severely depressed. So we need to take some antidepressants. And then also I think it's not Zombrex Trime. It is not Zombrex time right this minute, but it's going to be Zombrex time soon. I do want this duffel bag. And also this guy's shotgun. Slash sword? Does this guy have a sword? I don't know what that is attached to his belt, but... Okay. Let's see. Attach left wrist. And then also, I want to make sure it doesn't have an alarm. So, set alarm. It does. I am so glad I checked. Nothing's worse than when you're trying to be sneaky and then the wristwatch you picked up starts going off. That sucks. So let's wear that. What else do we have? Monadnock 36-inch baton. That's what that is. Yeah, I'll wear a bulletproof vest. And then the model in 1887 or 1897. Yes, please. I'm surprised he doesn't have any ammo for it, but that's something we can sort out later. All right, cool. And now that we have a backpack, let's start transferring some items into it. Just give our guy a little bit more. Like all the stuff. We can keep that in our inventory. And the screwdriver as well. Nice. And we have 23 extra pounds of inventory now. Alright, let's not push our luck any longer. It is... actually, let's do a little drive. I just want to peek at what our options are. See if there's like another pharmacy, or better yet, like a gun and ammo store. That looks like a big apartment building. Okay, beer. Alright, football. Today is football. And then a bunch of unmarked stores. What did I hit? What did I hit? Oh, fuck off. There was a barrier right there. That's so wildly unfair. This is wildly unfair. Alright, well, this car is toast, so I'm glad we got a good little drive out of it. Yep, it's toast. It is absolutely toast. That was unnecessary, but like I said, this car is toast anyway, so. Wait, no, turn it off. Okay, that's a little bit of a lot. Alright, he's dead. Okay, dead. 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 Nope, not dead. 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 Come on, you stupid pharmacist. Alright, pharmacist down. Okay, okay. Down. Dead. Okay. Okay. I'm actually very surprised that we got out of that unscathed. Alright, cool. Let's get inside. Still no hammer. Just a update on the hammer quest. Alright, and wash myself. And then wash everything else. Alright, and now that that's done, I am gonna go wash. And by that I mean use the washroom. And by that, I mean use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, gamers. I'm back. Let's get right back into it. No need to keep lazing around. Alright, we are hungry. So let's cook up that salmon that we had. And we should probably... We don't have a ton of variety of food. So I think the next thing we're going to want to do is go into some of the other apartments and just loot food. Like, all of the fridges probably have meat and vegetables and other stuff that we can get, so... Wait for it. And eat. Perfect. Alright, then we have a lot of maps. Let's read all of our maps. And also I'm gonna arrange all of these by type. Real quick. Or actually, no, by category, sorry. Yeah. And then category. Cool. Also a category. And let's just read all of these. What's this? We've got Louisville. We're not going to need that anytime soon. We got another Louisville. And then we've got a lot of Louisville. So, another new Louisville. Epic. Alright, we got March Ridge. Hell yeah. We got Riverside. Hell yeah. We got Muldrow. Remap. Or Muldroff. Muldroff. I don't know. We got Rosewood. That's where we are now. Okay, we found a map for literally every city. That's pretty pog. And remap. Nice. And now any map we see, we can ignore unless it's Louisville or annotated. Because, yeah, we got everything. We got Rosewood, March Ridge, Muldrow, West Point. And we got a nice line of Louisville. Which is pretty hype. So, okay. This all seems pretty good. Let's see, what are we? We are drowsy, sick, severely depressed, agitated, injured, full to bursting, and unpleasantly hot. So let's find some food. Seems like a great mood to go food searching in. I know when I'm all of these things, the first thing I'm thinking of is, yeah, do we got any food? Oh, okay, yeah, we do. We have lots of food, actually. Okay, hell yeah. And I'm also going to take the utensils, because we don't have a lot of these. And I think tomorrow we'll head into the neighborhood, and then just keep looking for that hammer. Because we're not going to be able to do much without one. Okay, what do you have? Okay. Good variety, good variety. Damn, these people must have all just gone grocery shopping. That works out really well for us. Kind of sucks for them. That's like when you take your car to the car wash and then it rains for the next 4 days. And you're just like, cool. This is gonna happen today. That's fine. Alright, perfect. It is 10 p.m. Which is a pretty good time to go to bed. Of course, once I put everything away. Put all this. No, not on the ground. Not on the ground. Not on the ground. Put it into the refrigerator. Thank you. And then strawberry milk. That's a refrigerator item. Let's see. That's meat. That's refrigerator. That's freezer. Refrigerator. Refrigerator. Fridge. 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 Okay. all of that in there. And then all of this into the freezer. Except for the cooking oil. Oh, we should probably put the apple and the almond milk in the fridge as well. Just a thought. And then everything else we're just going to toss in this corner over here. Epic. Alright, I think it's bedtime. Our guy's not super sleepy yet. Oh, let's see what... Hold on, let's see if there's anything on TV. Oh, it's already on. Okay, we should probably turn it off. Alright, it's bedtime. Hopefully we do not die in our sleep. We might die in our sleep. We might... Guy, you need to wake up. Okay. We are very much so about to die. We have a fever. Okay, yeah, we definitely have the zombie virus. So that's pretty cool. This one accelerates regeneration. Let's apply to probably our right forearm. And then I think we can remove these bandages. I don't think we're still injured. Yeah. Nope, this is still injured. Bandage with sterilized bandage. I think this is our right forearm is the one that's infected. If I had to guess. I'm going to drop that. We don't need the empty syringe. We can just throw that in our duffel bag. Okay. And fill the water bottle, and let's take the Zombrex. Inject. Okay. Alcohol wipes. Okay, and in theory, that should start helping with a lot of our stuff. That should bring our fever down. Temporarily stops Nox infection. Okay. I don't know if that undoes the damage that's already done. I think that might just prevent it from getting worse. So our guy's still in a bit of a sorry state, but if we can avoid any damage, we should be fine. If we avoid all damage, we'll be okay. Okay, big group over there, so we're going to go down this way. As far as fighting conditions go, our guy's not in terrible fighting condition. We just got to play this smart and avoid any group larger than 2. And even groups of 2, we need to be kind of vigilant for. Alright, I don't know what happened to the zombie that was over here. Ooh. I see soup. Don't really have a need for soup right now. I knew it. Easy. Ball bean hammer. That's not the kind of hammer we need. What? 92 AM general. Oh, okay, okay. It's like car parts. I'm like, what is that? Alright, no hammer. I'm gonna put X's around all of these. These are all the ones we checked. Okay. I think our guy's still dying. Somehow. Alright. I'm just gonna keep fighting as long as I can. We're not dead yet. And I don't have time to just be sitting around up in the apartment. So we gotta be active. We just gotta make it till 9:30. If we can make it till 9:30, I'll consider that a good run. Awesome. Alright. Everything seems fine still. There we go. That's what I like. That's what I like. I can't tell if my health is still going down. I think it is. But I don't know how. I don't understand how I'm still dying. In theory, everything should be fine. Like, I know I have all of these ailments, but in theory, all of those ailments should be taken care of to the point where they shouldn't be actively making me worse. Okay, they were having some kind of get-together. The Red Hats Club. Oh, we never got our hat back. I should definitely go do that. Alright, we're doing fine. Let's try to get our hat back. That's going to be our final goal. I want to get my hat back before I die. Seems unlikely. This might kill us. Okay. Because that wound is still technically bleeding. How many is it? 2? Okay. It's crazy how little health I have. I wish I could make this window bigger so you guys can see it. On stream, it probably looks like I have legitimately 0 health. No! I don't understand what killed me. In theory, everything should have been fine. Maybe I took the Zombrex too late. Maybe I needed to do it, like, right away. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's see. 9, 12. Oh, it left me with such an awkward amount of time. I guess we can just do this. Okay, cool. It spawned us in the same place. Belt left. And we don't need that. We don't need that. Okay. Well, at least we got our hat back. Okay, now let's try to find our guy. And we'll avenge him and get our duffel bag back. And I think that'll be a good final goal. Which most of this all should be clear. So I think I can literally just sprint over there. I don't remember exactly what house it was in, but it was in one of these ones. And I should just be able to run there. I think it was in this house right here. We were so close to our goal, too. Bummer for this guy. Okay, there are some people nearby. And we know for a fact now that there's one zombie in here. Okay. Hello, me. Yep, there I am. I'll just throw that on here. And then we're just gonna grab you. Wear on left wrist, put there. On back. Grab you, put you on the ground, wear. Drop, attach belt right. And then pen, wear. And then rope. I don't know why the rope is not in the duffel bag. It should be. Put the water bottle in the duffel bag. Alright, and everything else, I feel pretty comfortable just leaving. Okay, my roommate must be cooking something. I smell a candle. What does that smell? It smells like someone just blew out a candle, but I don't have any candles in my room. So I don't know. I'm assuming my roommate's cooking something. Yeah, it kind of smells like our oven now. Alright. Sorry, that just caught me off guard. I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything serious. Oh, let me get the magazine that my guy had. Wait, no, it should be in the duffel bag already. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Alright, let's get his hat back. And also, like, level up our skills in the fastest way possible. Try to get back to where we were with that guy. We won't be able to level up our farming. But unless we find a video store. What? Push! Get on the ground! Oh, you go down right away. Oh my gosh, that guy sucked. Alright, where's my other hat? Uh-oh. No! No! My other hat despawned! No! No! Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. I wanted it. Alright, well. There's really no sense searching the police station because we're not going to be able to get into the armory. Alright, let's just kill all of these guys. Hello. Level up our maintenance skill. Okay, then level up our sprinting. Yo, what's up, Craymond? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? And then we're just gonna kill this guy. And then up our sprint, and then kill this guy, and then kill this guy. Epic. Level up our sprint. We're also going to get some extra axes while we're over here, now that we have a duffel bag. Yes. And then, nope. Yes. And now we can take the breaching tool. Oh, can we not? Okay, no, we can't fit it. Alright, we'll just take an extra axe. you go to the police station, get weapons in a police uniform? I can't. So I spawned in the police station, which means there are no zombies in the police station, which means there are no keys to get into the armory. So we're kind of, and also no police uniforms. So we're kind of hosed. But I do have a fireman's uniform. It's just a little too hot to be wearing that right now. I have no idea why it spawned me in the police station. I've literally never had that happen. I didn't even think that was possible. It seems like it shouldn't be possible, but I guess it is. So we have not had the best of luck this run. I will see if this guy has keys though. 'Cause a car would be nice. No keys. How about you? Oh. I'll take that. I don't have any ammo for it, but I can take it. What do we have here? Okay, figures. Does it have gas, though? If it has gas, then it's going to be worth breaking a window. Nope. Not worth it. Guy down there. What about you? Do you have gas? You're a little beat up, but you might have gas. I have watched The Walking Dead. I watched The Walking Dead back when it was during, I think season 4 was airing when I started it. And then I stopped either end of season 6 or partway through. I don't know why I'm coming in here. Either halfway through, end of season 6 or partway through season 7. I don't exactly remember. But I kind of got sick of it being the same exact thing every single time. I don't know why a bicycle needs a key, but I'll grab it. I wanted to hit him. Oh well. Let's go see what this Giga... There's a lot of cars in the lot of Gigamart usually. Because a bike is fine, but it does make me tired riding it, so... Okay, there's a lot less cars than I thought there would be. There are 2 or 3. 4 if I count the school bus. Oh, this car looks like it has keys, though. Is that the right one? Ooh. Ooh. No gas. Okay, there are gas cans back at the fire station. So we could collect gas for it. I think I have time to do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do have my guns as a trump card, but I shouldn't need them. These zombies are all pretty spread out. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see what... Actually, let's see if the school bus has any gas. Because I do have the interiors mod. I could, in theory, turn the school bus into a base. Okay. There does not seem to be any keys. Does it have gas, though? How would I even... That was a gunshot? Someone just made a mistake? No gas. What about you, my friend? How are we doing? Ooh. Okay. Now, hold on here. This is interesting. Damn it. Okay, but having gas is good because we can go into the Gigabart and get some bottles. You watched the whole series? Nice. I would at some point like to go back and watch it all, but I don't have any of the streaming services that it's on, so which makes it a little difficult. And plus, there's so many other shows I would rather watch than like season 12 of The Walking Dead. I do want to rewatch the earlier seasons though. Especially now that I can skip season 2. Okay, there we go. Now we just need some bottles. Which zombie had a gun? Either way, I don't need another gun. I need ammo more than anything else. Which there is a prepper home. Which is why I was searching for a hammer. But I still haven't found a hammer. So... Okay, I think a couple more bottles, and we should have enough to at least get the car to the gas station to fill up. Oh, these are all stale. Oh, bummer. We have plenty of fresh meat back at the apartment. I don't really need to take any of that. I will eat a pear, though. And let's also grab some cake. Or something that isn't stale. Everything in here is stale. Ah, fresh. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. No bottles. What about in here? What about in here? What do you have? No bottles. Probably have some in the back. What do we have? Oh. Oh, I should have come back here. Candy, candy. Any, like, water bottle shipment? Can. Nope. Okay, well, 2 bottles. Let's see how much gas we can get with these. Let me just check these shelves. These shelves don't seem to be organized in any way. Okay, I feel satisfied with that. So now we siphon gas out of the white pickup truck and we put it in our green little Jeep guy that we have keys for. Okay, we'll just go up to it. Was this one with gas? Or was it the other car? It was the other. It must have been the other car now that I think about it. I should have paid more attention. There we go. Alright. 3 bottles of gasoline. Not a ton. But it should be a... That should be... that might be enough to get us to the gas station. It will at least get us closer. And then we can just, like, go back and forth. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely enough to get to the gas station. Let's go. Let's go. I should have kept the wrench on me so we can get some engine parts, but that's okay. We're not really going to be using those too much. Okay, careful. This is the gas station. This car has a nice turn radius. Hello, friends. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you all need to die again. No, where are you? Why are you going that way? Why are you going that way? Come this way. Easy. Easy. Phil. Easy. No, don't do this to me. Okay, cool. That was nothing, dude. That was nothing. That took essentially no time at all. Okay, now we just need to not tip. I do not trust the anti-rolling capabilities of this Jeep-esque truck. Alright, let's get into the neighborhoods. A lot of these we searched already. These garages. One of these has to have a hammer. I can feel it. I know it to be true. If it's not this one, it's the next one. Watch. Hammer. Hammer. Nope. Hammer. Hammer. Nope. Hammer. Hammer. Okay, it's gonna be another one. It's in this one. This garage is gonna have a hammer. Hello, guys. Ignore me. I won't be in your hair long. Ooh, there are car keys on the ground. Alright, I was kind of hoping the window would be on that side, but it could be on this side. I can work with that. Okay, 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 okay. Hold on. Alright, refocus. Okay. Doing better again. Doing better again. Alright. Oh, bump off. Of course. Okay, no hammer. Bro, this is ridiculous. Come on, are you serious? Oh, I should have spawned myself in with a hammer. If I had known it would be this impossible to find a hammer, I would have spawned myself in with one. Oh, let me mark all of these. I'm not going to need the gas can, really, because I'm probably not going to be playing on this save after this week. So I'm not too worried about super long game stuff like that. This was just, the main purpose of this stream was just, I haven't played since October. And I have the privilege of this Saturday. Little shout out to them. I'm going to be part of a Zomboid event with Project One Life. Shout out to them, Project One Life on YouTube. They do events. Go check them out. Really, really cool. Haven't done a ton of stuff with them, but I've done a couple things with them in the past, and they always do a super good job. But yeah, I'm going to be doing an event with them this Saturday, and I was like, I should probably play the game. So I'm not just going in, like, after a 6-7 month hiatus. So I'm not super worried about long game stuff with this. That's why I'm, like, not going after the fire station for, like, a base or anything like that. What do we got? I'll take the comic book. And I will take both of these. Alright, and the one we have for food. Food. I mean, there is a lot. Ooh, soap. I want the soap. And I want the cleaning liquid. I'll take the baking soda. And I will take the bacon. And the ham. And the mutton. And the processed cheese. I ended up taking more than I thought I would. Let's put all of this away into our duffel bag. There's no need. Oh, that's right. We have 2 axes in our duffel bag. Okay, let's get home. Let's search their tool closet. They must have a tool closet, right? Maybe. Nope. All right. Let's just check upstairs, see if these people happen to have a hammer. What do we have? No hammer. Okay, no hammer. There's a fanny pack that we can wear. And there's a baseball bat we can take. Okay, I can put the baseball bat in my fanny pack. Perfect. I'm sure that works. Hammer? No hammer. Hammer? Hammer? No hammer. Wait, what was that? Ribbed leather jacket? I don't really need it. Okay, there's not going to be a hammer in that nightstand. What about in here? Come on, hammer, hammer, hammer. No! Hammers should not be this uncommon. This is... Oh, wait. Damn it. I'll take the duct tape, but, like, come on, man. Give me a break. Alright, we're just gonna really... Okay, it's locked. Really quick, check their tool shed. Not tool shed. Tool room. Nope. Okay. Away we go. Let's get back and offload. And then we'll try to kill as many zombies as we can before dying. And that'll be our end. Wait, no, turn it off. Nope. There we go. Shouldn't have left it open, but it's okay. Alright, we can get rid of this. And then... Again, since I still don't have a hammer, I have no way of building or grabbing any shelving or storage items or anything like that. So we're just going to be dropping things on the floor in kind of like semi-organized piles. Or at least thematically cohesive piles. That's what we'll say. Sometimes you got to use pile strat. It is what it is. It doesn't look good, but it works. As long as you keep, like, the piles kind of together with category. Processed cheese is going to go in the fridge. Baking soda can go in the corner. You guys can live... Okay, well, my duffel bag's still full of a bunch of shit. All of the kitchen utensils we'll just toss right in here. Okay, crossword on the floor. Auto manual on the floor. Blender on the table. There we go. I was like, why is it invisible? Chef knife, just drop that. Keep the gun. Keep the... Oh, we do have a wrench. All of you on the ground. And then we'll keep you in the... fanny pack. Same with the bandages. That's just where we'll keep our first aid. They'll be our first aid fanny pack. yeah, I'm pretty happy with all of that. Okay, I'm glad I didn't think about that before hitting fill all, but we just want that one there. Okay. And then let's go ahead and wash ourselves. Shouldn't take too long. Wash. All clothing, all. Nice. Oh. It's fine. We'll have all of our stuff. Alright, let's see how many zombies we can get around. I think if we... Hold on, let's get a little bit more. Let's go a little bit down this way. Driving and holding Q is very difficult. Okay. Just for good measure. And then let's see how long we can do this. Hold on, I have gun. Let's use gun first. Oh, do I not have any ammo for it? No, I do. Oh, shoot. Okay. Put it in my regular inventory. Okay. There we go. Okay. Got one. Just fire into the mob. Okay, reload. Alright, we're doing good. Okay, that's all the ammo we have for our guns. It was a short-lived gun moment, but it was fun. Okay. Even though the point of this is to die, I do want to see if I can last, like, a reasonable amount of time. Okay, we should have unlocked more of these doors when we came and looted these buildings. Okay. Slow him down a little bit. Oh, okay. All right. All right, they're gonna break it down any second. Shit, 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 that was stupid. No, 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 that was stupid. No, that was really dumb. No, that was dumb. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I could have totally lasted longer if I played that a little bit smarter. I shouldn't have been waiting literally right there. But they came at me pretty fast. All right, it is 9:42. It's still a little bit for our regular time, but I am insanely, ridiculously tired, and I don't see any need to drag this out arbitrarily for literally no reason. So, I will say, thank you guys so much for watching. Big week this week. A lot of exciting things happening. Remember, Friday and into Sunday night, we are finally beating Assassin's Creed 2. That's going to be very exciting. And then pretty soon after that, we'll be starting Brotherhood. So definitely stay tuned for that. Like I said, we'll be wrapping up loose ends on Friday night and then doing the final couple missions on Sunday. So definitely don't want to miss that. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with some more Valheim. I'm very excited. We're going to be exploring some swamp crypts, exploring a swamp biome, doing some iron grinding, and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun. The best way to make sure you don't miss any of what we got going on in the channel is, of course, to subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I go live and every time I upload a new video. I'm live 4 times a week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I upload a new video every Monday. This past Monday was Dead Island Part 2. Really fun playthrough. Really good group. Definitely go check that out. We will be starting Dying Light sometime in June, so definitely catch up on all of the lore with those playthroughs. And then Part 3 is going to be out this upcoming Monday. Very exciting. Make sure you like the streams, like the videos. Helps them do well in the algorithm. Helps them get seen by more people. Helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night, a wonderful hump day, and I'll catch you guys all on the next stream. Stay sponge gamers!